If you've noticed anything about the recruiting at Oklahoma over the last two classes, it's been a heavy emphasis on the trenches. Sure, you need other positions, your skills positions and everything, but the Sooners have really put some emphasis on the first two levels because they know that that's the thing you're going to need to compete in the college football playoffs. O-line, D-line, and definitely linebackers to go with that. And even our rivals, Texas, horns down, has done a big emphasis on the trenches as well since Steve Sarkisian has got there. They've got their NIL deals for the offensive linemen. That's what paying them like $60,000, $80,000 to come out there. They understand the importance of being able to win at the line. And because of that, we're now in an arms battle. See who can find the biggest diamond in the rough, along with building the strongest line on both sides of the ball, college football. The one side that's really important right now, and it's the hardest to truly build on, is the defense. And the Sooners just added to their arsenal in this arms race with Nolanville, Tennessee native, Taylor Wein. I did say his name right this time. As he just committed to the Sooners. The 3-star edge, 6'6", 245 pounds, is built as a specimen that will wreak havoc for this Sooner defense. He's the second player to commit to the Sooners since that dominant defensive performance at Bedlam, as Ashton Champ Sanders did before. I talked about him earlier today. And all we're going to see is growth. I told you that it's going to come fast and furious. It's here. First off, thank you so much for tuning in here to Unfair Sports. We appreciate you pulling up on the channel. If you're new here, please go ahead and hit that like and the subscribe button, as well as hit the bell notification. We're dropping a ton of college football content focused around OU football, college football, Big 12 football, and sports in general. I have another Big 12 video coming out on another recruit. You don't want to miss that as well, just because you got to know your enemies as well as your allies. We're glad you're here. Love that you pulled up. The recruiting trail is going to heat up, and we're going to have a ton of content coming over the next few days. So before we go and jump into Taylor Wein and his commitment, hit that bell notification, hit the like and subscribe button, join our journey. Also, jump in the comments. Let your boy know what you think. How you feeling about this class? How you feel about Taylor? How you feel about Ashton? We want to know your full feelings about these recruits coming in, because this is not going to stop. We've got a lot more down the line that's supposed to be coming through. Gotten a couple of tips. Cannot wait to put these other videos out. So keep your eyes open. We're going to jump right into Taylor. Let's look at some of his measurables. I'm going to show some film because we've talked about him here. I want you to look at the film there, and then we can discuss exactly what we're looking at when it comes to Taylor Wein and what we can expect coming into this Sooner team. Let's look at the measurables. 6'5", 6'6"-ish. I'm seeing 6'6" a lot of places now, so we're going to stick with 6'6", 245-pound edge rusher. Speed and power, he's a consensus roughly 3-star player, so you can tell that his recruitment started late, because in the beginning of October, he started to get a ton of offers. And I think the Sooners were on him early. And because we were on him early, we showed him that love. He decided he wanted to be built up here. And he knows that he has an opportunity to play tomorrow. All he's got to do is put on probably 20 pounds of muscle and keep that same speed. I can expect that. But let's look at some of this film on him. I got the film running. I'm going to keep talking about Taylor as we go. And he's fast. His swim moves are smooth. He's got spin moves. He can get low. He can take the angles. Everything about Taylor's game excites me about what the future looks like for these Sooners. And I made mention before that there's something special brewing with the way this staff is working. Sure, this season was not optimal. It wasn't what we was hoping and expecting. But guess what? That happens when you're trying to dismantle things and build something new from scratch. For the most part, we were building this boat from the water because Oklahoma is infamous for being really good. I talked about this in an old video, SP Plus, which is ESPN's predictor based upon talent, coaching, and everything that encompasses the team. kind of similar to what Vegas uses. The Sooners are still in the top 20 in the country, even with all these losses. They feel like the team has it. They've just got to put it together. Adding players like Taylor, Wein, as well as Ashton Champ Sanders will be those components to help you get there, because they're the type of players that this coaching staff feels can execute on what they want to do. Not taking away anything from everybody else on the team. It takes about a year to get to where you want to be. Hopefully this accelerates that. But watching this film, I know you're excited about the way he moves. We talked about him before. You were excited when you saw the video then. Just keep looking at the footage. Look at the way he runs. Look at the way that he pursues. Look at the way he doesn't stop. He has that work ethic that you need if you want to be successful on the defensive line. Some players can walk in and be big-time 5 stars and feel like they're a little full of themselves. Players like this are usually hungry. And now we love some hunger out there, especially as we prepare to go to the SEC. Thank you all for tuning in here on Unfair Sports. Thank you for showing the love. Let's grow together. Hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the bell notification, so you don't miss this. And before we leave, in the description below, you will see Taylor Wein's social media, especially his Twitter. Go show him some love. Thank him for welcoming him to the family. Show him that good old Oklahoma hospitality. We want to make sure he feels happy and excited as he was when he was here for Bedlam. With that, we'll have some more videos coming up in the next few days. I told you, look for me over the holidays. Me and Coop will talk more about the game. We'll talk more about these recruits, and we'll be preparing for additional commitments. So we'll chop it up with you in a few days or a few hours. We'll see. Peace.